Curly clip-ins have been the style of the summer.
And if y'all remember, I tried to dye some a while back, but that didn't turn out well.
So when my sister-in-law said she would dye hers and then give them to me, I said, bet, you're a lifesaver. I love you. But if you haven't noticed, these are not my hair type. But that's okay. I'm gonna make it work. The main difference is these little things are water activated. Curl straight with the water. Boom. A little bit of cream, you good. Whereas my hair, it's gonna take a lot more manipulation. But it's okay. I'm up for the challenge. You know, we gonna see what it do. So with the clip-ins, I started by spraying them with water first and brushing them out. And then I took some curling cream from Design Essentials, rubbed that in my hands real good, real nice, and smooth that throughout the hair. And then here's the before and after. She look good. And I'm making sure to really saturate them with water because they kind of tangled easily, but once you brush through them, it was okay and it came out. But I'm not gonna yay. After these, I do want to try some clip-ins that match my actual hair type. Can we also take a moment for the color? Because when it comes to my hair color and dyeing any type of hair, I'm always scared because I never know if it's going to match my actual hair color or not. But I like it because there's like some darker pieces, some lighter pieces. It looked like your girl got highlights, okay? But now it's time for the worst part. Honestly, I'm not even going to say the worst part, but just the hardest part, which is trying to match my hair to these clip-ins, which if you couldn't tell, they're not the same. They don't match at all, actually. But like I said, we gonna make it work. Let me work some magic. So I took some super small flexi rods with some mousse, rolled them up, let them sit, okay? They weren't 100% dry, or at least the back ones weren't, so I had to blow dry it a little bit. And then I started to separate the curls and try to match it into the hair. And if y'all weren't aware, I did the big chop about 2 months ago, so my hair's short, okay? But I think my first mistake was not adding the curly hair into the flexi rod with my natural hair. And I did it with the front pieces, but honestly, I probably should have done it all over. I know. If you're wondering what I'm doing, honestly, me too, but follow along. For the pieces that were sticking up, I took a bobby pin and I bobby pinned my hair into the clip-in hair, so that way it would stay down, which kind of worked, actually. Gotta be innovative sometimes. And then I also took my natural hair and kind of like twisted / weaved it into the curly clip-in hair so that way it would blend, which that kind of worked too. So I'm like, okay, I'm getting somewhere, okay. But let me just say, this shit is not for the weak because your girl was hot. I was sweating, y'all. If you can't tell, my face is glossy because I was stressing. So just a little tip for the girlies: if you ever found yourself in this predicament, just make sure you got enough time to get ready before you gotta be where you gotta go. And if you're also wondering if I kept the bobby pins in, I didn't. I kept like a couple in, but after a while the hair kind of like stayed in place, so I was able to take the bobby pins out. And then for this other side, I put another flexi rod back in because it originally didn't curl how I wanted it to, but honestly, when I took the flexi rod out, it still didn't look right, so I put another bobby pin in. Y'all, I feel like at this point I'll just be playing in my hair and trying different stuff to see what's gonna work, but that's how you learn, so shit, I'm gonna keep doing it. And here's the finished look. It matches a little bit, and for right now I'm gonna take it, but if I'm being honest with y'all, it was hot as hell outside and my natural hair started to sweat out, so I put a hat on because when in doubt, had it out. And she was still cute. No one just knew what was under the hat, and they didn't need to. But I still rock